All right, ready?
Yep.
Good evening and welcome back to CoJ Roleplaying. I'm your host, Goose, and with me I have Mark.
Good evening.
Eric.
Howdy ho.
Graham.
Hello, all.
And Steve.
Hello, hello.
All right, everybody, let's grab those 20s and we'll see who gets to do the recap of last game.
4, 7,
3.
19.
All right.
Spectacular.
Do you remember what happened last game?
Who did their homework?
Starting to sound like it wasn't Steve.
If high school was any indicator, it was definitely not Steve. Okay, so last week, we had just come off of our divine empowerment, and the city of wherever the hell we're at, Tilverton, has been besieged by cultists summoning manticores, owlbears, and a assortment of other terrible things. Red dragons, I remember. We took care of 2 groups of cultists and stopped them from summoning things into the ring. And then we infiltrated the city, took out some owlbears, and effectively we are now in a holding pattern trying to decide what we're going to do. We did notice a spectral dragon in the center of town that was summoned by somebody, and that seems to be causing some issue at the, like I said, center of town. And now we're trying to figure out if we're going deeper into the city or trying to figure out a way to save as many people as is possible. That's effectively what I remember.
Don't remember throwing your dwarf friend?
I do remember throwing Nulfri at the owlbears because Nulfri was getting disappointed in the fact that he was just too slow to get to the fights in time to actually fight anything. Yes, I do remember that. So we solved that problem, and Nulfri got right in the thick of it, right fast.
I sure did.
Alrighty. So you guys are looking at this spectral dragon.
Well, isn't Darius Darius is the only one who can see it because he's come up in the tower, right?
Yeah, you can see the head of the dragon over the houses and buildings. What you gather, it's close to the center of town, and it is beating stuff up. It is setting a rampage.
Is there any there was like a city guard, right? There were guards and stuff. We ran into them.
Yep.
Where are they now?
They have scattered.
Scattered. All right.
They do not have strong leadership in Tilverton.
Well, the mayor's dead.
You don't know that. You just know his house went on fire.
His house is
hypothetically.
There may be a power vacuum. Okay. The what species are in Tilverton? Is it a lot of?
It's a mixture of everything, especially with the festival was happening. Everybody was coming around for the fight, so there's dragonborn, dwarves, humans, elves, halflings, gnomes.
All the usual.
All the usual.
Okay.
Hesha's going to yell up to Darius in the tower. Do you see any pockets of resistance anywhere?
I will make a roll. That's a 17. Perception.
From what you gather, you can't really tell. The biggest concentration's the center. As it spreads out, there's less, say, red
Less
dragon
activity.
weavers.
Less action.
Yeah.
So the most of the resistance seems to be at the center of town. That's where the big fight is happening.
Are we on like a main street?
Coming into town, yep.
You know what? I feel like we need to head into the center of town to at least survey what's happening, and if we can clear this road and anybody that we see, fire them through this corridor out and try and save as many people as we can.
You are hearing screams. You are hearing buildings crash. You're hearing crying just off into the distance.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything we can do to save this town.
We can try to save some lives.
I feel like we would be derelict in our duties as heroes if we didn't at least try to save somebody.
We have the Ruthrophyllite, so we can use that. The heavily armored among us can use that to help on our stealth check.
Yes.
So can we sneak in a ways down the main drag and see what's going on? Because we can't. I think I've seen all I can from here.
You can certainly try.
I was hurt pretty bad by owl bears. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Do you have any healing potions?
I actually have a bucket full.
We as a group have a bunch of them in the bag of holding.
We're owl inspectors.
Darius has 4 healing potions.
Nulfri's got 5.
All right.
You guys are going to start popping potions?
I think we need to, yeah. Can't save them forever.
There's a superior healing potion in the bag of holding, but
Oh right, Hesha kept the ones he bought. Hesha has 12 on him if anybody needs some.
no, I have your 12 healing potions in the bag of holding.
Oh right, yes. Okay, so yes, the bag of holding has 12 healing potions.
That is many.
So if you need them, use them. Hesha did not sustain much damage, so I'm good.
All right, and how many healings do they do?
They do 2d4 plus 4, or 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2 each.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's the normal potion, right?
Yeah, that's a standard healing potion.
Yeah, it's the cheapie.
Okay, I'm down 85
Any-
hit points. This might take a while.
This might take more than a
What
while.
does the
What's a superior?
healing
8d4 plus 8.
That's a little better.
potion do?
Okay, let's rewind that. Steve, ask that question again.
Hang on. I'm going to turn my video off and see if that improves things. Hello?
Hello.
Yep.
Okay. So what does the superior healing potion do again?
8d4 plus 8.
Okay.
So I guess it's up to us to decide, when we want to burn that one. But
Yeah, so
Alfred would need it, but that's just.
I'll start with the 5 I've got. 10 dice plus 10. So let's see. There's 1. And 3 is 4. And 3 is 7. And 3 is 10. And 3 is 13. And 1 is 14. And 4 is 18. And 2 is 20. And 1 is 21. And 4 is 25. All right, that's 35 hit points healed.
so you need 50 more.
Yeah. Nulfri drinks 5 potions, heals 35 HP. Okay. So let's try another 5.
And in 20 minutes, Nulfri really needs to use that.
Actually, what does that do again?
What do?
What do?
I lay on hands.
Dragon
So
magic.
Hesha touches Nulfri, and you heal 10 hit points.
Nice.
That utilizes my lay on hands.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2 levels of Paladin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I only need 40 more. So let's do another 5 potions. So we got 1 and 2 is 3 and 1 is 4 and 4 is 8 and 2 is 10 and 1 is 11, 14, 17, 20, 23. So another 33. Okay, that's pretty
So
good.
for the 15
Just
minutes,
down 7.
for the 15 minutes, everyone's standing around while Nulfri's pounding potions like a drunken sailor.
One per round.
What's everybody doing?
Chug. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm up to 110 hit points again.
All right, that'll do.
Yep.
I've got prayer of healing. I've got, couple healing spells. So
You got cleric stuff.
That's good. I'm only down 7 from my total hit points.
But a scratch.
Exactly.
All right,
And that was 5
everybody-
from the reserve?
Yeah.
Okay. I've
My
marked it
5
down
and banked 5.
I've marked it down in the bag of holding contents.
So yeah, so let's stealth, see if we can stealth up the road, and get a little more information about what's going on closer to the center of town.
All right, everybody roll.
Ruffle for light. Ooh, no more disadvantage.
And Ruffle Light advantage.
Yeah.
16.
25.
Okay.
8.
That sounds like a
Joe.
perfect number, Graham.
13.
All right.
And my zombie's going to try to.
You're going to give you some to your zombie?
Oh crap! It's got a -2 to Dex.
It's a zombie.
It rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get spotted.
I'll take up the rear. You guys go first.
All right. As you guys are stealthing up the street to town center, you guys start hearing screams and something like a random stampede coming in your direction.
Okay.
As they turn the corner, it's a bunch of citizens booking it out of town.
I'm going to point them in the direction of the road, and this way should be clear. and then brace for whatever's coming after them.
All right.
Yeah.
You hear the roaring of a dragon getting closer.
Whatever.
It might be this dragon spirit business thing. So we're on the street. There's buildings on either side of us, and whatever.
I sound scarier than that when I snore.
The squishy bard is going to move about 10 feet behind his companions so that he is not in the front line. I'm putting that up front.
All right. I need everybody but Darius to roll perception.
Oh, jeez. Oh, of course.
Natural 20.
5.
You see him. You
I-
don't see him.
I don't see a damn thing.
I don't see it.
And
You see
you
my
don't
boss?
see him. Izen sees him. So Darius and Izen and Nulfri see Fargroth round the corner holding a cultist over his shoulder with the dragon following behind as if the dragon is protecting the rear.
Oh, like an ally.
Yeah. And as soon as Fargroth turns the corner and sees the group, you hear him cry out, "Izen, grab the king!" And he runs past all you guys.
Okay, what's this dragon? The blue,
It's a
red,
spe-
white.
Spectral.
The spectral dragon.
It's the spectral dragon.
The ghost.
Okay.
I'm
Is
following
in-
Fargo.
Izen grabs Hesha by the shoulder and goes, "Your Highness, it's either I'm picking you up or you're running with me."
Fair enough.
And slightly tugs you in the direction following Fargroth out of town.
The squishy
All right.
bard needs no direction. He follows.
Let's go. Come on, zombie.
Okay, yeah. We've done what we can.
Fargroth runs to one of the summoning circles. Puts the cultist down. Not gently, but not forcefully. And starts
Wow.
growling at him, telling him to chant where you need to go. And you see him start chanting. And as he's chanting, the summoning circle is glowing again.
Okay. Do we all get in the summoning circle?
Sure, why not?
No, I'm asking. Fargroth here.
Everybody in.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going, but it's not here.
Out of the frying pan.
Let's get in the fire.
Hesha steps into the summoning circle and kind of like moves Barian directly behind him, and he faces the outside.
Yeah, squishy
And-
people in the middle, fighters pointing out.
And as you see the light starts surrounding and swallowing you, you see the spectral dragon disappear. And then everything goes to black. And we're done.
Hey, TPK.
Apparently, we all just went to hell.
Everything starts glowing. And it starts forming what looks like to be a stone chamber.
Okay.
Nulfri, roll intelligence.
No.
Y'all. As you guys start seeing the room come together, there are what looks like to be stone altars surrounding this summoning circle.
Okay. So what are you making him do a stone cutting roll?
No, a intelligence roll to flashback to, hey, I know those.
Well, I
Think I
got a
know-
natural
I
20, but I
know
have a negative
of
1
those.
for being stupid.
Natural 20 is a natural 20, though.
Mm-hmm. These stone altars look very familiar, like the ones you woke up on.
All right, let's share that info with the party.
Not specifically these ones you woke up on, but something similar too.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I'm not back where I started, but this
Yeah.
is a similar situation.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are now totally corporeal? Corporeal.
Incorporeal? Are we
Yeah.
ghosts?
No, you're not ghosts. You're now solid and in a stone room. The
Does
room
these-
measures out roughly to be about 40 by 40 with this
Okay.
25-foot circle in the center, surrounded by stone altars.
Does it look like we're underground or in a castle or?
Other than being in this stone room, you have no idea.
But
Is there a
solid
door?
stone around it. It's not bricks or anything. Or it's
Well,
not
no, it's
constructed.
a stone structured room. It's a room that looks like it would be in a tower, in a castle. Just it's a really large.
Oh, okay. It's a constructed room. It's not a natural cave.
Oh no,
formation.
it's a constructed room. It's not
Okay.
naturally occurred.
Okay.
So the
there's
last
door?
time I was in one of these, we found a giant minotaur skeleton. And
Fun.
that's when I decided I needed my silvered warhammer for beating down bones.
Is there a door?
Yes, there is a door.
Okay. I will go up to it
A-
and listen. Is there anything?
No. It is heavy timber. So even if you tap on it, you can tell it's really thick. You don't hear anything on the other side. You do hear a gurgling sound coming from behind you now. As Fargroth takes his claw and slits the cultist's throat.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Ugh.
And puts him aside.
Let's discuss it in committee next time, my friend.
No time for a committee.
Yeah. Well, he might have had information about where we are.
Whatever matters is we're not in Tilverton anymore. Sorry,
Okay.
Your Highness. Tilverton has been lost.
Are the hinges on the inside? Like, does the door open in?
The door opens in, yes.
Or do the hinges look like they're lubricated? Or are they old and rusty?
Roll an intelligence check. A construction intelligence check.
Which would be.
I have no idea. You don't have stone cutting, so.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Me too, we're dwarves.
That's right. Totally forgot. Darius is a dwarf. The whole time. Yeah, go roll that. I totally forgot Darius was a dwarf. He's a cleric. That's all I went with.
That's it. Only one through at once.
Yep.
Can't be a cleric and a. So I got a 19 on my roll. I get to take away 1 to 18, but then I add double my proficiency for stone cutting. So that is a 20.
It's a very well constructed room. The hinges work flawlessly. It doesn't look like anything will hinder it if it moves.
I just want to know if, like, I open the door, will the hinges make a lot of sound?
You do
So
not
if they
know
look like
that.
they're in good repair.
They look like they're in good repair. You just don't know if they make noise.
Okay. Everyone
There's got to be
grab
some
a piece
cultists
of,
greased.
everyone grab a piece of rutophyllite and hold it to the hinges while I open the door.
On it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to log out and reload because I keep freezing up.
Goodbye.
All right.
I'm just going to pause the time until he gets back in.
All right. We're going to drink.
I was gonna laugh if we got transported right back to where the whole thing started again. We had to make our way all the way back across the desert and everything.
I was thinking, because I listened to last game like 4 times today, just to get a feeling what is going on. And I went, okay, I'm going to put them here because this is episode 40. Should I put them back near Shellington? Right where it fucking began. But then I don't want you and well, fuck. Did all this work and now we have to what's next, right? So
What was the name of the young ranger? Began with a C, right?
oh, with Carlos?
Yeah, with Carlos the Bugbear.
Carlos the Bugbear, and it was
Halo? What was his name?
Bugbear. There's Carlos Shellington.
We ran into him before we crossed the desert.
Yep. I just got to try to find them in my notes again. Paladins in the city offering.
Connor.
Connor.
Connor. Yeah. That was it.
I had to get back after we just got back from Treehorn Manor. And Hesha thought that Connor was someone he didn't want to see who was following him.
Yeah, at Loudwater. That's right. Beetroot tree horns. Apple orchard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was when we first discovered the municipality of the orcs.
Yes.
Fucking orcs. Fucking
Okay.
orc government.
Orc municipal government.
What's their tax policy? You know. Do they have a foreign policy? Other than like hit it with an axe. Is Steve rebooting that computer?
He's rebooting his tablet, yeah.
He has joined.
I appear to be back.
You do.
So this Skype seems to be a little unstable for us this last couple of weeks. What's the better option?
Zoom's a better option, but that's a paid subscription.
How much is it? Like $30 a month or
Zoom conferencing. So,
What about Teams? Whether those people are opposed to Teams.
I use Teams all the time.
I don't
So
know
do
what
I.
that is.
It's Microsoft's update to Skype,
Yeah.
essentially. It's what they're trying to get people to use instead of Skype.
Zoom is at the cheapest.
$200 a year.
200 a year. Yep. And it is not teabagging Joker. That popped up again.
As it should.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never used Teams.
It's fine. But you have to pay for it? I think you have to pay for it too, right?
Do you?
Teams? I don't know. Not know.
Yeah, it's part of Microsoft Office 365.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 365.
Then you have an account.
I think I got 3. Let me get the card. I got the.
I mean, I've got one for work.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we'll give Teams a try next week.
But can Steve
but
use Teams?
can I rip from it?
No, it's
Rip the audio.
or it's only for 60 minutes. Teams for free
Oh,
is
is
only
it?
for 60 minutes. Yeah.
Everything else, like Roll20 and stuff like that, is you have to pay for and whatnot.
Yes.
What about Discord?
Can we do a video that you can record on
But
Discord?
can I rip audio from Discord though?
Okay, if you can record it, you should be able to. I don't know.
All right, we'll give Discord a try next week with Graham's game, and then I'll see if we can rip from it, and then we can use Discord.
I don't know anything about Discord. Is it a software package? Like it's an app you install?
Nope,
'Cause
it's a
I thought it
web
was
app.
Discord.
So it's a chat web app.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get back to it.
But we might want to start a little early with that so we can all figure out how the hell we're using it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to use it for that.
Or does I?
Or I buy a Zoom license and we just use that.
Would we all need a Zoom license though, or
No, only the
Nope,
host.
just need one.
Only
Or
one
host.
person needs it. Yeah.
Just the organizer.
Get rid of.
Anyways, so we're in the room. I'm opening the door.
All right.
Slowly.
Oh no, there's this roof light. There's no to it. So you open up the door. The hallway is lit up, nice and brightly. It looks like it's a well-maintained hallway. It doesn't look like it's a rundown building you're in.
The janitor was through here minutes ago.
You do hear a little bit of noise coming down from the hallway, but other than that, it looks somewhat clear.
So we can see both directions, left and right.
You can
Or are
see
we like at the end of the hall, or
you're in a hall. When you open up the door, you can see down one side a lot clearer than you can see down the other way because of the way the door's opened.
oh, okay, well,
So, but you do hear voices coming from the obstructed view side than the normal view side.
can I make out what they're?
It just sounds like murmuring, like people chatting.
Okay. We want to send this stealthy, more dexterous bard out for a look.
give it a shot?
The squishy bird.
Squishy bird. All right.
I've got lots of spell slots left.
So do I.
There you go.
All right. I will take a poke down towards the murmuring side.
All right.
And that's a natural 20 for a 30 on my stealth.
Perfect.
Oh,
Shit.
Thank goodness for the rough light.
So you were traveling down about 15 feet down the hallway. You come up to a T. Everything is still pristine looking. It's well maintained, well manicured, Murmuring's coming off to your right-hand side. But as you're getting closer, it's starting to get a little louder.
Is there any iconography or anything like lying around? Like anything that would indicate like the religion of the person who owns this place? No.
The only thing you see in the hallway itself is just some tapestries, sconce. Is that what they're called? Plate sconce? Sconces on the side of the wall. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll continue on towards the murmuring a little further along.
As you round the corner, you see a large room. What looks like to be a lot of cultists in it.
Okay, they seem to have some kind of meeting or something.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lunchroom.
Right. So I've come up on the cultist cafeteria.
Yeah.
Okay. That is more than I'm planning to handle on my own. I'm going to backtrack my way. And what's the other direction? Does it seem quiet in the other direction of the T intersection?
From what you gathered, yes.
Okay. Is there any windows or anything so I can see outside or?
No.
No. And there's no rooms off to the side or anything? It's just straight hallway?
From where you are and from what you did, yes. You can't tell if there's any way from the left-hand side of that T.
Okay. Right's definitely not somewhere I want to go. How far?
Well, not by yourself.
No. About how far have I gotten away from the others?
You're about 15 feet from the original hallway, 10 feet down the left-hand side.
All right. I'm going to take a peek down the side that's not full of cultists that I'm aware of.
All right. 10 more feet up the hallway, you come to doors on each side of the hallway, almost identical to the same door you just left out of your room.
Okay. I'm going to backtrack to the others and let them know what I found in that direction.
Okay. So the cultists are having dinner?
Apparently, they've all done a good job of summoning a whole bunch of beasts out of this, whatever we're in, and they're all celebrating at the moment.
Okay. The cultist who's dead in the room?
Yes.
Was he a human?
Yes.
Okay. Are his clothes blood-stained?
Yes.
Damn it. Because we could have dressed Barry enough.
Yeah, I can pass for human. But there's blood all down the front of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we need to have this discussion in committee.
That's why you crush the back of their head in. Be a little blood comes out the nose or something. Their ears.
Yeah, I don't have any illusions.
You know how much blood's in a head?
You cave in the skull, you're breaking the skull. You're not looking to create a big puncture. It's not the same as tearing out a throat.
Okay. Okay. He looks like a cultist because he was a cultist.
Mm-hmm.
Use him to our advantage somehow. Maybe in some sort of Death Star Chewbacca, a prisoner transfer where he's taking all of us. We're all prisoners, and he's moving us through the fortress. Might be a little.
The dead guy with the slit across his throat.
No, my zombie.
Oh, your zombie.
Yeah, we can pretend he's got us all prisoner, and he's letting us keep our weapons.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part.
Okay. Well, we don't want to go through the cafeteria. And what was in the other direction?
It seemed to be more chambers like the one we're in.
Okay.
In the one direction. I can go the other direction and see what's that way. I have a feeling I know what's that way, but...
Sure, why don't you?
Okay, I'll continue along the other direction I haven't gone in yet.
All right. So you are continuing traveling?
Yeah. Well, in the when we came out of the room, I went one direction. Now I'm going to check the other direction.
Okay. As you travel down the other direction, you come up to another T. Similar to the idea, left-hand side, if you look, you can see what looks like to be an empty room. If you travel left, you yet again come up to another set of doors on each side of the room, roughly about the same distance as it was on the other side of the hallway.
Okay. I'll report back to
further up the hallway. You can't really sell. It's just it looks like the hallway goes for days.
All right. I'll report back to the guys. Let them know what I found. Just more of a lot of the same, and the hallway goes on for what seems like forever.
How big was the cafeteria room?
Goose?
Goose?
But what size
I
was the
don't know.
cafeteria?
You didn't go into the cafeteria room to measure it out.
I'm just talking approximately how far across does Barian think it was?
Ballparking.
Ballparking, you might say it. Oh, well, from what you saw, at least one way is about 30 feet wide.
How many cultists did you see in there?
Ballparking, Goose? How many cultists did I see?
Ballparking it, you might have seen 8.
Might have seen 8. But I certainly didn't see the whole room.
No.
But we can't let them sound an alarm.
Here's what I'm thinking. The Rutherfordite stuff.
Yep.
Can we grind some of that into like a powder?
Probably.
And effectively, like, I'm thinking walk into the room, and I don't know if there's like, I don't know if there's a way or if anybody has a spell that we could fill the room with Rutherfordite dust and effectively temporarily make that room just quiet.
I
Run in,
believe
kill
Darius can
everything in
cast
there.
this. I believe Darius can cast the silence spell using some of his Rufferful light.
Yes, I can do that without burning a spell slot. So I could cast silence.
But how big is that? Like, what's the area effect of that?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It's, hang on.
Trying to draw a crude map of what Barian walked. But it's just looking bad.
Okay,
Craft
it's
paper,
good.
my friend.
It is a 40-foot diameter sphere. So if I can, and you can drop it within 120 feet. So if I can see into the room, I could burn some Rutherfordite, 1 ounce. I've got 16 ounces of it. So I could burn 1 ounce, cast that spell. I got to concentrate, but it'll last 10 minutes. And then we just have to stop anyone from getting away out the far side. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that. That sounds good.
Sure.
I won't be able to cast spells inside it, but actually, can I cast spells into it? I should be able to cast spells into it. I just can't cast spells if I'm in it.
Unless it's thunder damage or any sound related stuff.
So Nulfri's sword won't work and won't do its extra thing in there. Because he does thunder damage, which is sound based.
No. It just, you won't hear it.
Yeah, it's a concussive sound blast, so it doesn't happen.
Yeah, thunder damage doesn't work inside silence.
Yeah, because thunder doesn't mean lightning; it means sound. Because lightning means lightning, I guess.
Yeah, different damage type. Okay, all right, that's the plan. All right, so we'll, I guess, go down the hall to the right. We're going to the right.
You're going to the right. Once you get
And
to
then-
the T, you're going to the right again.
Okay.
And then you will see the opening, because there's no door to it, but the opening archway to what looks like to be a cafeteria style room.
The lunchroom.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, okay. Do you want me to roll anything or?
I would like you to roll stealth.
Oh, I bet you would.
And whoever's following them, I would also like them to roll stealth.
Are we all supposed to be following for this plan to work?
Probably.
Probably.
It's a 25 for me.
Oh my God. Well, I got a 16. It's pretty good for
I got
this.
18.
I got 18.
Kicking ass and chewing gum.
Woo!
I'm all out of duct tape.
And Izen and Fargroth. That's no good.
Damn it.
The wizard is making all kinds of noise.
Shut up, dumbass!
And Fargroth is doing okay.
Thought Fargroff was the wizard.
What's the wizard?
Oh, Fargroth is a wizard. Yeah. Fargroth is making all kinds of noise. Izen is doing okay.
My zombie's going to stay around the corner.
Okay. Didn't roll well, did he?
No, I don't. Not even going to bother.
Okay.
He's going to stay.
So you are launching this silent spell into the room?
Yeah, so if I can see into the room,
Yep.
I can land it at a point within 120 feet, and then
Yep.
it creates a 40-foot diameter sphere of silence.
Okay. So you walk around the corner.
There's no roll, and it just happens.
You do your voodoo, and you don't hear chatter anymore.
Eldritch Blast.
Get them. Well, no. We have to stop them from escaping out the far side. So whoever's the fastest, get in there.
Okay.
I think, well, the spellcaster's no good inside quiet. I'm not going in, but probably the giant dragonborn who moves about as fast as I do. Or his barbarian friend who probably moves at 40 feet per
The
round.
barbarian. Go, go, go. Hold the door.
So in the room silence, you can't. It just negates sound, right?
Yes, you can't communicate. So the problem is they're going to know they're talking, and then all of a sudden it's going to be mute, dead silence. So they're going to know something's up,
Yes.
and because they're probably or at least familiar with magic, they'll probably recognize what's happening. Someone has to get to the far side so no one gets away.
All of a sudden, you see Fargroth disappear.
Okay.
And you see him on the other side of the room.
Right.
He does not look happy because he just aggroed everybody in that room. Everybody
Okay,
roll
get 'em,
initiative.
boys.
16.
15.
21.
4. The zombie has a -2 and he rolled a 1. What does that mean?
The zombie ain't going. Sorry, Marion, what did you get?
I got a 15.
15. Perfect. Give me one quick second here, and cultist.
I don't want to jinx it, but Skype seems to be stable now.
Oh.
Jinx.
For the most part. I've had a couple of stutters, but nothing that lasted long enough that I actually missed anything. So,
Yeah.
Okay, now I have the whole fucking order for this fight. Okay. Nulfri,
Hey.
you are 40 feet from the door.
40. That's too many.
Ugh.
Oh. Yeah, all right, well, let's run up to the door.
All right, so you want to do anything once you get to the door?
No, just prepare to dodge, I guess.
Okay. As you look, it looks to be roughly about 11 cultists in this room.
I can't tell the difference between 8 and 11, so that's good.
Perfect. Oh, that's right. Nulfri can't do math.
Oh, he does it wonderfully.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's non-Newtonian.
Cultist. This cultist is running to
oh,
Fargroth. And does hits Fargroth with a scimitar. And does 2 damage to him.
Take that.
That's right. Another cultist runs up to him and misses. And Hesh's turn.
okay. Hesh is going to run up into the room. And as soon as I get in the room, I'm
You
going
got 30
to...
feet, right?
Yep.
All right, you are outside the door.
Okay, well, I'm going to get up to outside the door. And then I'm going to fire 2 arrows at cultists attacking Fargroth.
Okay. 1 at each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to target one guy, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
19.
19 hits.
Uh, 9 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him again.
All right.
That would be 18.
18 hits.
That's much better. That is 14 damage.
And he falls dead.
Excellent.
Yay.
That's it.
That's all I can do. Well, without using stuff.
All right. A cultist comes running out into the room and starts attacking Nulfri.
Oh.
Oh. Does 18 hit?
Not a chance.
All right. He swipes you with his scimitar. Izin's turn, and Izin is running right into that cultist right at the door and swings his great sword. That's and hits him. That was close. And slices the cultist in twine.
Twain.
Tween. All right.
Twain. Like Mark.
Oh, and twain.
In twain, yes.
Choo-choo Twain.
And it is now Barion's turn.
I will move forward my 30 feet so that I am standing behind my companions. And I will fire Eldritch Blast at least one bolt at the nearest cultist and see what happens to him.
Okay.
That is, I think it's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that's an 8. There we go. That's 9 points of damage. I think it's a D10.
Okay.
And if he's still alive, I'll shoot at him again.
Shoot at him again.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
So that's for 19 points of damage.
He is dead.
Yay.
And another cultist comes running up to Hesha.
I just thought of something. Oh.
And does 18 hit Hesha?
No.
All right. He swipes and misses with that. Now it's Fargroth's turn. Oh, shoot, runs. And Fargroth is going to do... that already. He is going to do Cloud of Daggers in the center of the room. Grab what looks like to be 2 cultists. Oh, no, 1 girl cultist. And 44 damage to him. And this cloud of daggers just shreds up the cultists leaving him a bloody mess.
That's a good spell.
And Fargroth Cultist 10 runs up to him. And hits him and does a little bit of damage to him. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one is running to the door. To Hesha. And 13 misses.
Yes.
And Darius's turn.
Oh, finally. So Nulfri is standing at the entrance to the room. He's and the cult.
Nulfri and Hesha are standing at the entrance. Barian is standing behind them. There are 2 cultists in front of them.
Okay.
And then in the room, there is what looks like to be a cylinder of cloud of daggers in the center.
Right.
Oh, Izen is also with the group at the front at the door.
Okay. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to get through that. Just standing there side by side. I will. Okay. What I'll say is leave one of them alive. To everyone outside the silence spell. Although Fargroth is in it and he can't hear us.
Yeah.
I'll just say, let's capture one, leave one alive, and I will attack the more damaged cultist standing in front of Hesha and Nulfri with Chill Touch.
Okay.
And that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Where is it here? And 1d8 plus. Yeah. 4 damage.
Okay. All right, Darius went. Cultist is running at Fargroth. Hits with his scimitar. And does damage. You went. Another cultist is coming running to slash at Izen. And misses.
Yes. Keep the barbarian angry.
And another cultist is coming at Fargroth and misses. And it is the zombie's turn.
Excellent. So the zombie is only got a move of 20 and he's 40 feet away from the entrance. So he will move and then he will dash and come up behind the rest.
Okay. And back up to the top of the order with Nulfri.
All right, it's time to stab somebody.
Okay, Nulfri, you have 1, 2, 3 cultists in front of you. 2 of them look like they were attacking Hesha. The other one looks like they're attacking Izen.
What about the one that swung at me?
He's dead.
All right, well then let's get one off Isn't.
Okay.
All right, first attack. 23 to hit.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay.
No Thunderbolt. He's still alive?
He's still alive.
All right, again. 17 to hit.
Okay.
13 damage.
And how did you kill him?
With a poke to the eyeball.
Okay.
And I still have a couple that are in reach if I wanted to keep attacking, so I don't need to move too far to stay engaged.
You have one directly off to your left. That's in front of Hesha. And then there's one beside him attacking Hesha.
Cool. I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
All right. Kill count updated.
So you're done?
I am done.
All right. The one in front of Hesha misses with a 9. And now it is Hesha's turn.
Okay, I have 2 in front of me.
You have one in front of you, one on your right-hand side angle.
Okay. I'm going to move in, and I'm going to grab both of the cultists by the face, one in my right hand, one in my left hand, and I'm going to smash their heads together like coconuts.
So you are moving into the room?
Yeah, I'm going to step in so that I can grab them both, and then I'm
dropping my bow.
dropping my bow. Then I'm going to smash heads.
You are taking an attack of opportunity from one.
If he's next to both of them, how can he take an opportunity?
I shouldn't be stepping out of.
You got one here. You got one here.
Yep.
There is a wall here. You can go around this way. You're leaving the. You're leaving. You're disengaging from this one. Right. So
Okay.
you can go around one. You can't go through. Well, you can go through one, but that's an attack. You can't go around one without disengaging from one of them.
Okay, then I will amend that, and I will just grab the one on the left by the face, and I will smash him into the one into the right as I move into the room.
Okay. Roll for grapple.
Yeah, that's just a straight strength, right?
Yep.
That is a 22.
You grappled his. You have palmed his face.
And picked him up. And now I will smash him into his buddy.
For your second action, yes.
That is 20 to hit.
You hit with his buddy.
And that is going to be 12 damage.
All right.
And I still have him.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
It is now Isen's turn. And he.
Isn't it my turn?
No.
Oh, okay.
Isen slashes with his sword. And destroys another one. And now it is Barian's turn.
Okay. How many does Isn't have on him?
None.
Or, sorry, how many does Fargroth have on him?
Fargroth has 2 on him.
2 on him? I'll try to help him out with trying to blast one of the ones that are attacking him.
Okay.
He's all by himself. That one misses. That was a natural 1.
Perfect.
And that comes but better for like a 29.
Okay.
9 damage.
All right. Great. And cultist runs up to Izen and misses with his sword. Fargroth's turn. He jabs the one with his dagger and hits. There they are. It's hard to grab D4s with soft hands.
I hate rolling D4s.
You can get some that look more like caltrops.
Or I could
I
use
could.
my app.
You can pick those up with soft hands. Just plop your hand down on it; it'll stick right in.
Yeah.
And this cultist is running up to Nulfri and does 16 hit.
Nope.
And this one is going to try to slash at Hesha and throws his scimitar. And it is now Darius's turn.
Can I see any cultists that are standing beside each other?
The cultist you attacked first, and the one beside him, just at the doorway.
Okay, so I'll use Chill Touch, and I will attack them both with Reaver via the Raven Queen. So that's 20 to hit the first, and 25 to hit the second.
All right, they both hit.
All right, so the first guy takes 6 damage. The second guy takes 4 damage. Nice.
Which one were you attacking first? The one that was damaged or the one that wasn't?
The one that was damaged.
That was damaged?
The
Okay.
guy I attacked first last round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hesha is holding a dead cultist in the palm of his hand. And how much was the damage on the second one?
4.
Okay.
4 hit points.
And this cultist is attacking Fargroth for 16, which hits. That much damage.
What about my zombie?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
He's coming in at like a -2 or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 0.
I thought he had like a -3 or something.
-2. Zombies
That
have
one is-
-2 dex.
That one's
Okay.
attacking Fargroth and hits Fargroth with that. That much damage. And now it is your zombie.
Okay, so Hesha, the guy Hesha was grappling, is dead. And then
Yeah.
there's the guy who I hit for 4 hit points of damage. He's still up and fighting.
Yep.
My zombie will do a grapple attack on him. So
Like a bear hug kind of grapple, or
yep, just he's going to tackle him. Strength,
Tackle.
contested strength plus athletics. Not bad. Not bad.
shoot, that was the one thing I didn't write down is their actual stats. And a strength roll, you said?
Contested strength plus athletics, or dex plus acro.
I don't think an 8's going to do it.
Sorry, you froze there, Goose?
Sorry, I don't think an 8's going to do it.
Oh, my zombie got a 16.
So your zombie has now grappled a cultist.
Yes, it is tackling him to the ground to hold him down.
And Nulfri. Nulfri, you have one cultist in front of you. Yeah, you have one cultist in front of you.
Well, let's see if I can make him fall down.
Okie dokie.
18 to hit.
That hits.
3, 8 damage.
Okay.
Thunderbolt if it'll work.
No.
Okay. He's still up.
He is still up.
Attack again. 20 to hit.
Okay.
And 13 damage.
And he is dead. How did you kill him?
Carve an N into his face.
Alrighty.
And is there anyone else I can move into contact with?
You can wrap around Hesha, and you can kill the one that Hesha and the zombie is grappling.
Well, I used my attacks for this turn, but I'll move in to make sure they're not going anywhere.
Okay, so you're going to flank the one that the zombie is grappling.
Yeah.
With Hesha.
Give the zombie advantage.
Cult is 9 is the one that's grappled.
All right.
He is going to try to swing. At the zombie. What's the AC on the zombie?
Well, the AC of the zombie would be the AC of the cultist, because he was a cultist.
Perfect. Just makes it. Zombie takes 3 damage.
No!
It's hard when you see them hit your babies.
It is.
It is now Hesha's turn.
How many dudes is Fargroth dealing with right now?
Fargroth, unfortunately, has 1, 2 on him right now.
Okay. How far away is that?
It looks like to be about 40 feet.
Ooh, that's okay. I'm going to carry the corpse still. I'm going to move 30 feet in. And as I'm moving in, I'm going to take the corpse and I'm going to throw it at one of the guys.
All right.
And that's attack number 1.
Even odd.
Even.
Okay.
And that would be 27 to hit.
You do hit him with another person, yes.
And that is going to be 11 damage.
All right. I also going to need you to roll that again.
Okay. Like damage
the damage. I'm going to need you to roll the damage again.
Yep.
And that's what Fargroth takes.
Fargroth is going to take 10.
Yeah. All right.
And my second attack, I'm taking my trident and throwing it at the other guy.
Okay.
And that's a crit.
Oh, damn.
$17 damage.
Okie dokie. So that one is dead. Dead. And it is now Isn't. Isn't is going to attack the one in front of him. Isn't crits. That is. Isn't slices and dices the one that is in front of him. And then he walks into the room. Barian.
All right. I'm going to attempt to help Fargroth as well again. I'll shoot the guy who just got skewered with the trident. I'll shoot a bolt at him.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
8 damage.
It is dead.
And I will throw the other bolt at the other guy.
There is no other guy.
Oh, the other guy died?
The other, well, yeah, he get body thrown at him, killed him into Fargroth.
Then I guess the closest one to me that's still standing. I guess that would be the guy that helped by the zombie.
Yes.
Don't kill him.
Don't kill
Is
the
he
zombie?
the only guy left?
Don't
kill.
Yeah, he is the only one left.
Then I will refrain from murdering that guy. I will hold back my last Eldritch Blast.
All right. So you guys have destroyed this room. And there is one cultist left. And it is being restrained by a zombie.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so who's outside the room? It's me and Barian.
Yeah, and then it's Nulfri, and then Hesha and Isn't are just halfway through the room. Fargroth is on the other side, and Barian is right. Yeah, well, Barian is also just inside the room.
Okay. Okay. So the cultist being restrained by the zombie, is he resisting?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wave Hesha over for some intimidation.
We've got no sound, so we can't do anything except be physically imposing.
Yes.
That's about it.
Surround him
You know
and
what?
glare at him.
Hesha's gonna walk over and punch the cultist to knock him out. I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit him until he's asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So your first punch.
Need me to roll it?
No. What is the zombie doing?
Okay, well, now that the cultist is KO'd, the zombie will release the grapple and stand up.
Okay.
I'm going to collect my weapons and whatnot and signal everybody back into the hallway.
Well, I think we should steal some cultist ropes.
We need to get into the hallway so we can discuss this.
Okay, well, I don't know if I should drop. We need to look on the far side. Is there any way we can barricade the door?
There is no door on the far side.
Oh no, it's just an archway.
No, the only in and out is the entrance you walked in.
Oh.
Well, this is a dead end. Interesting.
Oh, I thought there was a far side, like a door on the far side.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
I guess,
okay.
yeah, it was never described that. It was just, there's a cafeteria.
All right. So
we as a group made assumptions.
Okay. I'll drop silence then. So that
Okay.
Can,
And now you hear a moaning of your zombie.
shut up. Okay. Let us. What do we want to do? We want to go back to the room where we beamed in, or do we want to interrogate this guy right here?
Is Fargroff giving Hesha shit for throwing dude at him?
Barkroff is looking at Hesha sternly. It is a familiar stare.
And Hesha's going to point at him and say, if you charge into the battle, it takes your lumps.
Okay.
He looks at him sternly.
All right. I'll grab a pitcher of water or whatever from a table and dump it on the cultist's head, wake him up.
Takes a while, but he does wake up. Yes.
Come around. Okay. Okay. So who's going to intimidate him? Who's got the best intimidation roll?
That would be me. That would be the bard.
I got some +5 for intimidation.
I have a plus. Wait. Yeah, +9.
Okay.
Super scary.
And you should have advantage too on this. Like he's surrounded by all these.
That's up to the DM.
Dead bodies.
Oh, he's seen what happened.
Yeah.
He saw one of his friends get killed. He saw two of his friends get killed by being bashed with each other.
One of the gentlemen that attacked these men killed 2 guys with a guy. Actually, killed 3 guys with a guy.
Yes.
From his perspective, because the one that Hesha was using to hit people got killed by a spell.
That is a 16 to intimidate.
He is not looking like he's going to put up a fight. He is scared as shit. Your intimidation and the natural intimidation from 3 Dragonborn. He is blubbering.
You're going to want to answer my good friend Hesha's questions.
He is
as quickly and as simply as possible with all the truth you have.
He is crying.
The first question is, where are we? What place is this?
We're in Whitehorn.
Okay, what is this stronghold? Is it a castle? Is it a keep? Who owns it?
This is a tower.
Okay.
This is our master's tower.
And who?
Pardon me?
Who's the master? What's his name?
He goes by Timmy.
We're in Timmy's
Audible
tower.
gas.
So we're pretty far north then.
We're in the ride.
Okay, yeah, by the border forests and other side of the desert. Okay, Timmy's tower. Great. Is Timmy here?
I could not say. As he's snot's rolling down his face and he's crying.
Sorry, you froze there a second, Goose. The question was, is Timmy here?
As he says, I do not know, as snot rolls down his face as he's crying.
Can you lead us to an exit?
Sorry, there was 2 questions there.
Go ahead, Steve.
What are the numbers still in this building?
Vast.
Bass. There are bass?
Vast.
Vast.
Fast.
Vast bath.
Number.
Hey, we'll get the English language straight. It only took me 44 years.
So
Go ahead,
Fargroth.
Graham.
We're not in Tilverton anymore, Fargroth, but I don't think we're in a better spot.
This is exactly where we want to be.
True.
I think we did okay.
You think we could burn this place down?
Pretty sure it's
Got a
made of
lot
stone.
of stones. Jinx.
Well, it's got to have wood and stuff in it.
For the floors.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we want to find a way out before we set the place on fire.
Well, we'll just have to follow the masses once the fire alarm goes off.
You're assuming a necromancer tower has good fire exit procedures in place.
We've got to follow building codes.
But with the orc municipality, I'm not entirely certain that they're interested in enforcing the bylaws.
Like we're quite a ways away. We're on the other side of the desert from where those orcs were. So
Yeah, Timmy's the government here.
Well, then he doesn't have to follow any kind of building codes. He can do what he wants.
All I know is if Gideon had a tower, the fire codes would be up to snuff.
Okay. How do we get? Okay, so our friend here. How close are we to an exit?
He passes out.
Can I make a medicine roll to try to get him back?
Yeah, you can make a medicine roll.
All right. 25.
All right. You get him back up, but he is more groggy than he was.
Oh my god.
I give him a slap that'll be sharp, but not to cause a point of damage to get his attention redirected.
All right. He seems like he's coming to.
Like the zombie can hold him up.
Yeah.
Hey, exit. How close are we?
We're on the third floor.
Third floor.
In the basement.
Like
We're in the third floor of the basement?
Yes.
We're 3 floors down. Okay.
Well, we're third floor underground.
Yeah, like the not the basement, not the sub basement, the sub.
So
Okay.
how do we get out of here?
There are stairs.
Do they go up or down?
Both.
Magic.
Can he? Well, no. All right, start leading us to the stairs. Let's go.
As he's being held by your zombie?
Yes. Well, the zombie will help him move along, unless anyone has any objection.
Nope.
I don't know. We're going to get much out of this guy unless anyone wants to ask him where he comes from, what his hopes are for the future. You know,
Life.
does he consider himself a good catch? Does he think this cultist lifestyle will allow him to, attract a woman who will be a good wife?
As you are interrogating him and you're getting ready to go, everybody roll perception.
8.
14.
As
25.
you all hear footsteps coming down the hallway. And we'll end it there.
Okay.
We are CoJ Roleplaying. Tonight we had Steve.
Well, shit.
Eric.
We wiped out a lunchroom.
Graham.
No more mystery meat in that cafeteria for everyone.
And Mark.
Nulfri killed 2 humans. First time ever.
As always, you can reach us on any of our social media pages at linktree/CoJ Roleplaying. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay.